You're a bowl of yummy spaghetti. Guess what I had last night? You and I are going to be doom scrolling Twitteroonies. First up, we have Kraken. I won't just take a screenshot this time. Obviously, friends, this is poking fun. This is obviously a friendliest meme of all. Mr. Wojak out here. D to my heart. Just is so funny. I don't know, this creation we've put. So he's just making a joke there, friends. And you should know this as well. It's common in crypto. We know now. We all know this as a signal. When you see a lot of screenshots appearing where people show their PNL, oh, I'm up $1 million, oh, I'm up $5 million, oh, people, oh, I'm up 300 grand. When they start showing screenshots, it's usually a good indicator there's a local top. Okay? A local top, as in people have really stretched out the valuations or whatever they're long, because they're usually long on leverage and stuff. They share the screenshots, and that's usually things are about to start to turn, which is exactly what we've seen. However, they're just making a joke like, I won't just take a screenshot this time. A lot of people as well, we try to help each other out. Whenever someone has a screenshot, people always comment, and we try to reply to them. Everyone says this, we say like, hey bro, you know the rules. You take a screenshot, you got to take some profit at the same time. Just so you know that for yourself, if you catch yourself sending stuff out here. Right? Obviously, I'm way beyond that. I don't do anything like that at all. I'm just so desensitized to these things. But just for new people. Cody Sanchez, you will lose people as you climb because the gap between where you used to be and where you are now highlights every place your former friends have stuck and uncommitted. I guess there is some life advice there, but obviously all in crypto, friends, we got to separate this whole financial wealth taking over your life type of mentality, because in crypto, we sacrifice literally everything. You get no dopamine hit until the end. That's what it comes down to. And you really are just playing with your emotions the whole time. Here you have Skiant, Aster, Scalp, Long. This doesn't have much history, so he's got to do low time frame level. So this is Aster, about $1.95. Looks like it's formed some sort of triangle, but they're trading around. You see this, man, it's not even a 2x. So they're on leverage. That's why everyone's trading on leverage, doing their cute little squiggly lines to come and play around. Remember, Aster, Binance is going full against... Binance is going full against Hyperliquid. They're trying to take each other's lunch for DEXs. DEXs are the future, we know that. And they're going to do perp DEXs. Funny enough, friends, actually, right here, perp DEXs are actually trending. Wow, they're actually trending today as well. So if you go have a look here, they're actually trending. What are everyone talking about? Perp DEXs. Oh, yeah. So here we go, the perp DEX meta. This is Victor. How a trend starts. Right? They move into all these. Here are all the forks. How a trend ends. Right. So he's basically saying at the start here, friends, this is pretty much it, right? This is like Hyperliquid, right? And then this is Aster, okay? This is Hyperliquid, this is Aster. But then how it ends, what they're saying is now you have fork 1, 2, and 3. They have all the forks have come. So this is pretty much it. Or Binance Aster themselves. Just to let you know as well, not everyone knows this, friends. Perp DEXs, there's always a new leader. We used to have DYDX. They were the leader. Then they left Ethereum. They made their own. They moved on to another chain. Then they moved on to now they're on a layer 2 or a Solana chain. I forgot. And they've been losing. They've lost a lot of market share. Obviously, DYDX. You had GMX as well. GMX came. And now you have Hyperliquid. So they keep changing over time. And now you have Aster coming out. Are they gonna have a lot? Also with Aster, friends, they're doing a volume rebate points thing. If you want to farm it, you can. Everybody's just basically gaming the system. They're taking a position on Hyperliquid and they're hedging perfectly on Aster. So they're taking if you're putting they're putting a $5,000 long on Aster and they're just selling $5,000 on Hyperliquid, so that is neutral and just collecting the funding or paying a bit of funding, whatever, just to try to do as much volume to try to get the airdrop or whatever here. But actually, what I've seen as well is that's not actually a good way to bootstrap a system, because everyone leaves as soon as the points are gone. Everyone leaves. We've seen it happen with layer 2s. Layer 2 chains tried all of this. They all tried to have. They even tried to get the system to have you farming for a year, and it still wasn't enough. As soon as the airdrop happened, everyone left. Literally everyone left. All these layer 2s, all these other random things. So, yeah, man, you just got to get a good product. You got to get people just using it. Wow, $11 billion here on Hyperliquid X in 6 months. So this is one account, $11 billion of volume. A lot of these ones as well. Is this guy? Here He's actually made this post. I wish everyone success, but farming a perp dex making $50 billion volume daily is not going to change your life. So he's making about Aster. I think he's showing that it's all wash trading. Tons of farmers rushed to GXPL. That's plasma coin, tetherback plasma chain. They wanted to GXPL under $1 because it's already a huge win. They are now sidelined with no dip. So yeah, hopefully we get to see more of that, friends. Remember, XPL gave a 25x reward for everyone. I know you're feeling the pain, but it's cherry picked because there are a lot of things that just literally didn't work out. Or like, you know, the abstract chain, the Pudgy Penguin chain down 75%. I don't like talking like that because like you don't want to feel good because you always want to try better yourself. But it is true, friends. You can cherry pick anything, man. You really can. But it's a good sign. I want to see more of these. I want to see 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 altcoins coming out succeeding. That's what actually starts the alt seasons. Here we have Fart Coin from PulseChain, crowd favorite. We gotta give them more. That's good. That's good. That's good, man. We gotta watch the rest of this, man. This is what it's all about. That's Mexican. There you go. That's man, that's a good one because if you're next to him, you're like, oh, he tried to hide it with his cough. So that looks like really, really real. Man, that's really good. Man, that's awesome. I'm telling you, fans, Fart on PulseChain, they made it in December 2023. They front-run meme coin super cycle. Like, they made the funny joke meme before we even got the serious memes. Oh, gold. Here you have Solstice. It's kind of funny, fans. If you want to know about Solstice, I don't know much, but from what I gathered, he used to be... And he's an insider cabal from Ethereum. You know, the pumping and dumping, shilling stuff, dumping on everyone. But what's actually happened is, I guess, I'm reverse engineering it because he's now trying to call out some scammers. Does that mean he's holier than thou? No. All right. What actually has happened is the cabal has moved from Ethereum 2023 days. Now it's on Solana. He has no edge there. So I guess his friends, they're just like Ethereum guys. Because that's what happens, friends. The casino, it changes. Not everyone's willing to go and change. And you don't know. You see, what happens as well, when there's a new casino, a lot of people don't see value there. Right? Like Pump Fun, a lot of people, like he saw it from the start. Because look, I don't know this guy particularly. I think everyone jokes that he's got man boobs. So I don't know what he looks like, but they show like this little... I'm serious. I remember this stuff. Everyone just keeps saying he's got man boobs. But yeah, it's interesting because that's how it works, friends. Just so you know, like friends, if you want to trade or do anything out here, okay, you have to get a group of people. You have to get a group of people who are good or you trust. Then trust me, no one's gonna let you in. So you have to make it yourself. You have to get a group. And how big's the group got to be? You got to have like 5 people, 5 max 10. That's it. It can't be. Yeah, I wouldn't even say 10. Yeah, because out of 10 people, 4 are AFK most of the time. So, yeah, you got to get like 4 or 5 people and everyone has to be posting and sharing in like maybe one Discord because people call out things. It's like being in an office like, oh, look, this thing, some guy's launching this, or hey, I've been looking at this thing, yeah. And you only got to reference that. So, that's why if you want to trade. But the thing is, see, he was doing it, but probably like inside a Cabal stuff, but now you're not in the new Cabal. It's a Solana stuff. By the way, the meme Cabal and Solana, that's moving around too because the trenches are cooked. And then it had to become the streamer coins about. All the streamer coins have rugged. Yeah. And now what are you left with? You can't hold anything long term. You believe in nothing. You have no long term fundamental thesis. And so, friends, what they're actually doing is, so this guy, friends, he's calling out scammers, pretending he's holier than thou. Bro, you were like literally in the cabal with everyone else. It's just that you're no longer in the latest, hottest cabal. So they're calling him out of frustration because he knows what they're doing. It's interesting. He's made these calls. Astra, $15. Apex, friends, is Bybit's Hyperliquid. It's the Bybit perp dex. They've made Apex. That's what they call it. I think it's the Bybit one. Avant order XPL, $10, whatever. This is our old season, so this is random coins shilling. Random coins. Jim Cramer went fishing, caught some sunnies. Still fun. Here we go. Short this pond, I say, friends. Short this pond. Here we have charts BTC showing the Bitcoin cycles over time. If you notice, friends, it is diminishing its over time, right? We can actually see by how much it is slowing down just by the curve here. And there's a bit of racism. Going on, especially when it comes to this crappy little draw tool. So you can see it over time. It's like curling around over time. This is just a log extension chart, you know, that log growth chart. A lot of people are going to talk about power law and all these. Look, man, I know there's correlations and there's all these. Oh, R squared, go suck a fat one, dude. We saw what happened with Plan B's thing. We're going to stay long, wait for the signals and stuff. Funny, MERP. Ironically, probably insanely undervalued. What coin is this? Oh, what this coin is, friends, this is a ratio. It's HYPE over ASTER, but it's on a 15-minute chart. So this chart is HYPE H over A. So this chart is, so whenever you're looking at ratios, you always look at the top one on top. Okay, that's the one you focus on. Because so you're looking at Hyperliquid, right? Okay, so this chart going down is Hyperliquid getting weak. Okay, so you always focus on the one on top, okay? So that's why they're saying, oh, like it looks like it's rounding off. Yeah, it could say that, bro, but it's also a 15-minute chart, but yeah, we'll see. Gaming Chain, you should probably use market cap charts for this because the token price doesn't say if something's undervalued. It's like saying XRP is cheap because it's $3. Very interesting as well. Here we have a UFO bot. During the Second World War, the Nazis carried out a number of strange experiments with alleged technologies unknown to the rest of the world in attempt to run the world. Yeah, friends, there are a lot of these, that big giant bell and stuff with the Nazis, and there's a lot of juicy stuff in there. I'll cover more in my UFO videos. Here we have Pedro from the PulseChain community. Wait, now the pDAI gang is saying the burn address is going to magically unburn itself and use the funds to peg pDAI. PulseChain can truly be retardio chain. So when it comes to that, friends, it's funny how these rumors spread. So no one actually stated that at all. No one stated that. But when you're a pDAI hater and you're on the sidelines, because you're sideline fans, you always see things from the FUD perspective. So like, friends, thinking about Pedro's comment, relate that to, say, Cointelegraph. Obviously, Cointelegraph, who watch my channel all the time, they have no Ethereum exposure. That's why they keep saying, oh, Ethereum co-founders dumping. Oh, the US government has no Ethereum. What else? Other news they said, oh, Ethereum, bad. But I'm showing you, oh, but someone just bought 430,000 Ethereum. Why don't you report on that news? So yesterday, friends, pDAI, out of all the PulseChain core coins, was actually up the most. It went up like 20%. Funny enough, this is the chart out here. But when it comes to that, 99 Capital has come out and he's shared some mathematical timing things with this strange burner address 369. But he's asked some questions with it. You know, no one's actually said, oh, it's definitely going to happen, okay? That's not the whole point. The point is we just watch. That's it. We simply just watch, because it's kind of funny, man. Just see this. It's like playing out for you in real time, okay? See how they just pay attention to, they go, oh, there's a new stupid prophecy thing out here. Yeah, but why aren't you guys bending over for me and bowing down when I made the Cataclysm Prophecy video? So before this, I made a video here somewhere before for pDAI, pretty much here. There was some in a video before, there was a pDAI. I was literally reading posts, and we talked. The post said it was the pDAI was 99 or whatever, and they said PulseChain's going to have like a cataclysm soon. There's going to be a cataclysm event, and I'm reading it, and I'm like, oh, I don't like how that sounds. And then literally 1 or 2 days later, bang, we have the Cataclysm Prophecy. pDAI, PulseChain, everything drops 20%. Herman dumps 24 billion Pulse, 20% down everything, and then puts it to a cross liquidity protocol. How come no one's talking about that? They literally told you, hey, Cataclysm is going to happen, and it did happen. It did. But you know now why, friends. It doesn't mean that they're silly or anything. It just means they're sidelined. That's what it means. It means you have no exposure. So your brain is not saying, oh, I'm going to pay attention, because you're not long. That's what it comes down to. Also, see, friends, these stories, if when you're a retailer, retailers, they need to grab the story. That's all. Retailers care about the narrative. Oh, they're fake narrative. But I want to ask you this. How come you're not paying attention? This is everyone who hates pDAI, okay? I don't really want an answer from you, because I don't care, because I know you're not gonna buy until it's really too late. Well, no, it's not really too late, but you'll buy much higher. So how come when the narrative was around here that there was an infinite minting inflation bug, you were quick to jump on and dance on the coffin of pDAI holders, right? How come you were all coming out here to spit on me and everybody else? pDAI pulse ratio 5. Okay, but now it's up at 116. That's 20. How come something that's meant to be dead, why is it going up? They have no answer, because they're not long. They're not. That's the thing, friends. So this is, you're trading just, friends, when you're investing in markets, you're literally just trading emotions of the crowd. Yeah? Everyone's in. That's right. When people have an opinion, yeah, it's not really, it's not really whether they think something is like, yes or no, or right or wrong. It's actually, are you long or not? Are you sidelined or are you long? If you're sidelined, you may as well be short, or are you long? Okay? And then you just got to figure out yourself where that all gets into perspective. Okay? That's why what I do is something very, 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 very unique for the whole crypto industry. Okay? You will often hear me joking that PulseChain core coins price actions look like a Ponzi scam. And I'll say Richard fart, right? Because they're so used to saying, all the KOLs out there, they're used to seeing Hexicans worship Richard as a god. And I say Richard fart. And I make farting noises. They're like question marks. And I'm like, hey man, this looks dog shit, but it just means we're like really undervalued. And their brains flip out more. They go, wait, because they're not used to that. Because with them, and this is what everyone else says, everyone's used to, if you have the color teams on your jersey, you only say good things. You say, this thing is perfect, it's the best, it's going to change the world. Okay? And I say, oh, you think it's a scam? Don't blame you. Yeah, it looks like a scam. Looks dog shit. Terrible price chart. Absolutely horrific. Biggest regret of our lives. I say things like that. It's like, whoa. And I'm like, yeah. They say, oh, are you selling? No, I'm still long. It's cheap. And everyone's like, just their brains can't handle it. For every 100 people that hear that, 2 people have the balls to be like, you know what, something don't add up right. If it's a scam, these people are like still long. I've seen how this plays out before in crypto. I better just get some just in case. 1 to 2 people out of 100 do that. They're buying low. The other 98 do nothing. The other 98 start to look at that person who's winning, who just bought after the price goes up. That's what happens every single time. Every coin. It's not unique to, it happened to XRP, happened to Chainlink, happened to Ethereum, happened to literally everything. It happens to literally every single coin. Some people get it, some people don't. Here we have some spicy stuff from Pigeon. If Washington wants hard asset credibility without enriching the BRICS via gold, it must weaponize neutrality. So the BRICS nation, they want to, like, I guess, hoard all their gold.
Belief is that being for Israel first means that does not mean you're putting America second, because they think it goes together. An American president, however, has to approach it in a different way, in my opinion. He's got always to think first of what is best for America. Usually what is best for America is also best for Israel and vice versa. On occasions, an American president must make a decision that does not, in effect, give the Israelis a blank check.
Vince, Richard Nixon, all my life, he was the bad US president. Yeah. All the history books have said, everyone around the world, Richard Nixon, he was the one. He got sacked. You know, they had to impeach him because he was spying on the Democrats, and it was like all that. I've slowly started to see. I forgot who made this amazing write-up where they go, basically, he was framed. He was set up, right? So now it makes you think, why? What was he saying that was controversial? I don't know, but like I think it was him. I don't know if my memory is a bit hazy when it comes to that, but I remember reading this about Richard Nixon. I'm like, what? We were lied about President Nixon too? I thought he was like meant to be like the worst US president in history. Why? Now if I'm remembering, my memory's jolting a bit. I think it was something to do, there was UFO disclosure stuff there, I think. But here he is talking about America first in Israel, so we'll see. Look at this. D's nuts. Do you have a position in plasma? Yes, 39%. No, 61%. More like 94% because you know those people who didn't vote are plasma lined. Yeah, interesting. So plasma did well. Friends, you got to remember, like, I know it's tough when you sit on the sidelines and you see other coins going up. But we got to have an abundance mindset. I have an abundance mindset. Old season start, friends. Friends, you got to remember, retail are not stupid. They look stupid, but they're not. They're just emotional, okay? They only buy when they think it's safe. Yes, it's only safe when they see something go up and 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 up like a unicorn hit. It was Doge last cycle. Once it goes up, then it gives them the confidence to say, oh, things just go up in crypto, and then the flywheel starts. And then coin number 2, coin number 3, coin number 5 to 10 to 20 start going up. And now when they come in and they go, oh, my friend got into this coin at $1. It's now $20. I've missed it. He tells me it's gone to 100, but I think I've missed it. So what do I do? And then that's how people go like, oh, that coin that is in, it's already 100 billion market cap. This coin, PulseChain, is like 1 billion. If we got to his position, it's another 100x, right? I'm just using a very, very crude, basic analogy. That's how that's old season stuff. And then that runs for like 3 to 4 or 5 months, whatever. And that builds into it, right? So we're waiting for that magical time out here. Here we have a secret account. Why do I push you to find Jesus? Because when you end up making a truck ton of money, you need a strong spiritual backbone to keep you humble. There's major risk in making a lot of money. You can fall into a lot of sin. It's funny, friends. When I just saw it, it was 333. That's an angel number, 333. The likes. Also, friends, I was watching on this topic as well. I was watching Charlie Sheen. I'm in the middle of watching his little documentary thing out here. And there's this interesting part in there where he gets rich again. And then he throws it all away, right? And what he says is his interview clip. He goes, you know, when you're a kid, they tell you what to do when you're poor. Keep trying. Never give up. Keep going until you make it. All the lessons about a kid, it's like for poor people. He goes, but there's nothing to teach you what to do when you've actually made it. And then the scene just ends. And it's true. You know, that's 100% related to exactly what I'm talking about. So, you know, it's boring stuff. You can't do the stuff that you're doing now. So, more diversification. One of the things I've shared with you as well, friends, real estate sucks. It does compared to this. However, remember, I'm speaking to thousands of people. Okay? And none of this is financial advice. You gotta get some real estate because you can't swap it into a scam coin in 2 seconds. It's a block. It's literally just a block, not going anywhere. Yeah, that's just one example of like, hey, this is how you set yourself up. The first thing you got to do, you got to get something like that, right? That's one example, right? There are many, many other things as well. You know, when you do make it. And it's good to speculate, but, you know, because so many people never even believe they'll make it. No one even really spends time on it. But, you know, when this cycle hits, like, you know, what's making it actually look like? You know, that's why I even show with you, hey, you know, it's 50% USD, 50% BTC is historically the crypto thing. But we got to think about these things ahead of time. Because if we wait until it's too late, not everyone's going to make the right decision. And remember, right decision is not just sell everything or do everything, right? The right decision just means, like, you know, you're moving forward and into an unknown period of time. You don't know how volatile things are going to be. You got to protect yourself. Aave has been cooking on plasma since day one. Aave on Plasma is on another level. Interesting. So this is Aave on Plasma. Aave, friends, my biggest money market bot. Money market fund. Always called it a bot. And Plasma Chain is just, friends, Plasma Chain is, it's Tether to send everywhere in the world, but it's literally zero cost. I don't even know how they fund it. It might just be like a full, I don't know, but I'm just going to guess a centralized chain, and maybe Tether just pays the fees for the servers or something, just like super cheap. That might be their actual strategy. They make it zero, get everyone on there. It's literally zero to send to everybody. They don't care if it's centralized because it's Tether, they are centralized. And then, everyone's on the chain. They can do whatever they want. And that might be it. And then everyone's just going to try to compete each other out here as a commodity. But we'll see how it all plays out. Stablecoin super cycle, friends. You've learned a lot today. Like, subscribe, belly button on. Catch you soon.